Hey, what's going on? Born Stubborn Radio is the name of the podcast. My name is Blaine, and I am joined by my friend
Brad.
And today, we're basically going to break it down. Black Dynamite. You watched this movie, I hope.
It was a great movie.
It is damn good. This fucking movie, explain what it is. What is it, like an action movie?
It's it's a airplane meets every single blaxploitation flick ever made.
They're bringing them back, these blaxploitation movies now, because they got Machete. I don't know, like the Grindhouse kind of movies, blaxploitation, kind of just over the top, ridiculous action, fucking hysterical the way they put this thing together too.
Well, and I like the way that it's done, like the 70s style, gritty film, like lines, cigarette marks on the editing, the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's just done awesome. And the reason I love this movie is the first parody movie in the last 10, 15 years, since Airplane, since any of those movies, Naked Gun, has actually got parody right.
Some of them just get
Scary
so boring.
movie people, take note of this movie.
Yeah, fuck you.
Anything to do with the Wayans brothers, pay the fuck attention to this movie. Because this is parody, not ripping off a scene from a shitty movie and making it shittier.
Yeah, because that's all they do. They just take movies from, or they just take clips from like Scream and Halloween and then make it dumb. These guys are taking like a genre. The movie is shot. It's shot bad on purpose because it's meant to be funny. Everything is just so over the top. It's like
that makes it funnier.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And you'll recognize the main dude in the movie, the black guy who plays Black Dynamite. It's Michael Jai White. He was in The Dark Knight, and he put this whole thing together. He's a producer. He wrote it. He screenplay everything. He seemed like you watch the credits at the end of Black Dynamite, and his name, Michael Jai White, is all over this fucking thing. And he's just in there kicking some major ass with old school 70s vibe to it, like Shaft kind of thing like that. And it's just amazing. Like, and then the comedy's funny too because it's just ridiculous. Like. Even
over
like
the
boom mic is like hanging in the scene, and he's kind of like doing the scene, looking at the boom mic, looking at the cameraman, like get this fucking boom mic out of here. And
smacks him in the head.
His afro rubs against it, and you can hear it's like,
but it holds it together. Doesn't cut the scene. Keeps going.
Yeah.
And and then the glances at it like that.
He kind of looks at the camera, and he's like looking around, like cut now, do a cut. It's just great all around, and. The names of some of these guys in the movie too, like
I can't remember. There's like 100 names in the movie. I can't.
Yeah, there's like there's the main pimp guy. Like I sell drugs to the community. That guy, he's like Mo Bitches, Cream Corn, Gun Smoke,
Tasty Freeze, Chocolate Giddy Up,
Soul Brother. One of the chicks was Mahogany Black.
Oh.
Yeah, it's great, and the action is fantastic too. He's doing all kung fu and shit, and like the pool hall. When they're in the pool hall and they're kicking the shit out of all those guys in the pool hall, and then they obviously change. Or no, he got slapped. He slaps the one guy in the face. The bitch, you just fucking slapped me. He does a really bad cut, dissolve. Clearly they replace him with a stuntman who is like totally different skin color and everything, and then the guy comes in and kicks him with the fucking head. I'm watching it with my brother, and we're sitting there dying laughing. I'm like, the fucking guy, they just clearly just changed it to like a stuntman. It was shorter, different hairstyle, everything. It was.
Speaking of bad cuts, like when they're coming down the freeway in the big one of the car chase sequences, and they pan in on his face, and he's driving down, and behind him is just like woods road, like country road.
Yeah.
And then they pan out to the helicopter shot. They're looking down at him, and it's on a freeway. And sure enough, next thing you know, he drives off some countryside cliff.
Yeah, and the car goes off the cliff. For no reason, just explodes in the middle of the air, and barrel rolls down this ravine. And then what's even funnier is like halfway through the movie going by, they're like in another action sequence, like, one of the like 100 action sequences in this movie. And they use that same clip again. Like it's another, like there's a helicopter and they've got the car and then like they drop the car from the helicopter and it's the same footage from the highway scene. They drop the car, and then you see a car fly off a cliff, and then catch fire, and then hit the ground, and then they replace, like put a guy screaming in the car, and just turn the fucking camera around. And I'm going, they used the fucking footage already at the start of the movie. Like they cut corners on purpose, and it just adds to the comedy. Like definitely don't go into this movie expecting something serious, because it's absolutely insane for a reason, and that's the whole point. It's
Exactly. It's dumb. I wouldn't say dumb. It's stupid over the top for the sake of being stupid and over the top.
but it's done. It's not
But it's
stupid.
funny as hell.
Yeah, because it's not stupid. It's fucking hilarious, which ends up being genius in the end. Like, this movie is genius.
It's good. I like it. I must say that was one of the best movies I've seen in a while as far
Yeah.
as action comedy goes.
Yep, for sure.
Something original. Well, as original as it is, but from the last 10, 15, 20 years, same old shit.
Over the top, ridiculous action stuff that it's entertaining. That's the point of the movie, to be fucking entertaining.
Exactly. Put your brain in neutral and just sit back and enjoy this shit.
Exactly. Now, on breaking it, we just broke down Black Dynamite. We got to give it a rating from 0% all the way up to fucking 100. What do you give it on a scale of douchebag fucking rating systems? 0 to 100%.
Well, as far as it goes, I mean, for the type of movie that it was, I mean, obviously you're not going to put it in the Oscar category, but for an action comedy parody, I don't know what the fuck you even classify that as a funny fucking movie.
Yeah, as a
I'm gonna
funny,
give this-
entertaining
I'm gonna
fucking
give this
movie.
90%.
You're going 90%?
I'm going 90. I fucking laughed hard through the whole thing. Like, it was just, I don't know, something about it. I'm gonna give it a 90 because I'm sure
Yeah.
there could have been more jokes, more people. You know, maybe you don't like it. Fuck you, don't watch it. It was the funniest movie I've seen in a while.
The movie was entertaining as hell, and that's what I was looking for going into this thing, and it definitely delivered. The trailer's hysterical, which is why I wanted to watch it in the first place, and the fact that it clearly entertained me, and I would watch it again, probably with you.
Yeah.
Um,
I just can't find fault with it. I mean, for what it is, I think they hit the, I don't even know why I don't give it 100%. I'm sure there's scenes in there where I might have been like, oh, okay, maybe
Yeah.
this is dragging here or there. But, like, for the most part, I
nothing's
just
perfect.
couldn't find a fault with this movie
Yeah.
for what it was.
I'll give it a 90 as well. What the fuck? We'll both give it 90, and of course that averages out, easy math, 90 fucking percent on the scale of 0 to 100. We basically give this fucker a 90. Go rent this shit. And you know
Yeah.
what? Go buy the shit.
Go buy it. You won't be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, then you're too fucking dumb to deserve to enjoy this movie.
Switch your fucking brain off. Buy this movie. Grab a big old bowl of popcorn. Fuck it. Grab some whiskey. Rub a little ginger ale in it. Get a little drunk. Maybe have a little bit of a smoke.
Little
A
weed.
little bit of a wacky tobacco. And, watch this fucking thing and laugh your ass off, because it's not a serious movie. It aims to entertain, and it does. So,
If you've made it this far into our review of it and you're still watching, you will definitely like the movie.
90% overall.
90%.
Rate the fucker thumbs up. And if you don't like this review, thumbs down the shit. I don't care. YouTube doesn't have stars anymore. So up or down, pick one or the other. Subscribe to this bullshit, because we do this bullshit all the time. We're trying. So thank you for watching. My name is Blaine.
Brad,
And we will see you again next time. Have good mosh pitting.
have good mosh pitting.
And I gotta waddle over here now and shut the sucker off. Oh good, 114 drop frames. That'll be a cunt.